The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is will we finally see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder in 2024? We finally saw them in the same room. They're supposed to be fighting on the same card. We just discussed. We don't really know the main co-main situation. If you do, again, let us know. But will we finally see them fight next year is the question. And we're going to take a look at some of the interactions they had with each other during the press conference. So here's the first in which Deontay Wilder spoke to Joshua directly.
Do you have anything to say to him here at this press conference table?
It's good to be in the same room with him, to see him face to face. It's been a long time coming. I wish you nothing but the best, bro. And hopefully soon we can get it on in the ring and get the people what they want once and for all. But I wish you nothing but the best, even if it doesn't happen. But I believe it's going to happen. I believe it will. It's about that time. But even if it don't, I wish you nothing but the best, nothing less.
Thank you.
All right. So
he didn't even know how to respond. He's like, should I hate or should I just be like, all right, cool. I don't know what to do, bro. Malfunction.
Yeah, I think AJ was like ready for smoke, and then
facts.
Wilder said all that, and AJ was like, all right, whatever.
Right, yo, you ever drove and like a person will like they get upset and then you hit them with the God bless. Yo, people hate that. They don't know how to respond to a God bless. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they say like kill them with kindness sometimes, because people they don't, they're so ready for the negative they don't know how to. All right, so here's their interaction after the press conference. If it ever decides to load up.
Yo, Eddie's a tall dude, man.
Yeah, Eddie's tall. All right, so I don't understand why this is.
Shelly look. Shelly look like Mr. Burns, yo.
Smithers.
It's crazy.
All right, let's get this going. All right, here we go.
And then you tip it off with seeing Eddie and Frank within touching distance as well. It's crazy to see what can happen when big people come with big ideas and want to put they are, and then you tip it off with seeing Eddie and Frank within touching distance as well. It's crazy to see what can happen when big people come with big.
You saw that was their exchange really. Standing side by side, they shook hands, showed each other, at least acknowledged each other. And then here is what was posted by Deontay Wilder on social media. Let me click on this right here. As you can see, it's a picture of him with Eddie Hearn. So apparently they were on the same flight after the event. And Bronze Bomber wrote, "Damn, this is Wilder than Wilder." So, like, Wilder than Wilder. If you know the history, then you know what's understood don't have to be explained. I will title this picture, Old Endings for a New Beginning. Finally, the boxing fans will get what they've been waiting years for. The only thing that stands in the way now is December 23rd. And so that's the picture right there. So I'm going to turn it over to Conspiracy G. Do you take all of this as a sign that we will finally get Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder in 2024?
Yeah, I mean, from the press conference, I was like, but that picture that Wilder put up on IG, to me, I'm like, they must have had a great conversation, him and Eddie Hearn, about the potential of Wilder and AJ in the near future. And the fact that he actually shared that pic tells me that, after this December 23rd fight, they're definitely going to get it on. So I think it's a good thing, man. And like, with the Wilder's new approach, I agree with. I think this. I don't know if this is strategic or maybe this is just Wilder's character, but like the fact that he's just coming from he's not coming from a place of animosity and hatred for AJ. It's just more like, yo, come on, man, let's just give the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? I think even AJ can't even hate on that. You know what I mean? Because it'll be easy for AJ to hate on a Wilder that's like, yo, I'm gonna take your head off clean. You know what I mean? But now Wilder's coming from a different approach, like, yo, let's just do this for the boxing world, as opposed to let's just do it for me so I can kill you. It's more like, yo, let's make money. Let's help each other out here. I think that's a new angle, it's a new approach that I think AJ can respect that, because AJ seems like a great businessman, so I think he can see the growth in Wilder with Wilder's new approach and everything, and the way that he's like openly embracing AJ publicly and showing love. I think it's good for the sport, man. You don't have to. They've already built their resumes to a degree where everyone knows the level of threat is through the roof in that fight. So there's no need to, call each other out your name and all that. At this point, it's almost like irrelevant. You know what I mean? Just guys, sign a damn contract so we can see this fight. So I'm confident both gentlemen are really ready for 2024.
All right, TV.
I'm gonna say maybe because they got two tough opponents in front of them. You got Joseph Parker and Otto Wallin, which are talented, skilled fighters. And if they don't get past them fighters, we're not gonna see this fight because I can't put tomorrow in front of tomorrow. So what up, G?
Well, I say it's how they lose. Because, for example, let's say Wilder loses to Joseph Parker on points, right? But throughout that fight, Joseph Parker is fighting off the back foot, not trying to engage with Wilder. I think people will give Wilder that pass. You know what I'm saying? It's the way you lose that matters. You know what I mean? So, like,
Manny Pacquiao got sparked out by Juan Manuel Marquez.
That's what I'm
and
saying. And
Still
love
got the Floyd fight.
Exactly. Remember, Timothy Bradley won the 1st one.
Yep.
And they looked at Timothy Bradley like, you cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, it's how you lose that. If you lose in a way that people can still rock with, they be like, yeah, we still want to see him against Wilder, or we still want to see him against
Wilder, AJ. We still want. And I like the humbleness Wilder showed at the press conference, because it's their first time in the same room, and to see there was no animosity. It was like, yo, what was this beef all these years? Like why couldn't we have this fight earlier? Because we've been going back and forth for years about this fight. Like, there's some bad blood between us about this fight. But yeah, I'm glad that Wilder kept it professional. He actually showed me a side of him that I respected. Like that's really like dope. You didn't come with hate. You just kept it clean. You wished him well in his next fight. And hopefully these fighters perform and we get what we want, because it's been a long time coming. A long. Like I want to make the viewers understand how long we've been waiting for this fight. And what was it? It was back I think it was 2016, 2017. They said they was going to fight each other for another 5 years. And they stuck to that, because now it's around the corner. Greener pastures has came. They're not champions no more, but I love these fighters. Never mind.
It's all right. We know you're gonna stay. You love AJ's back.
We know you love AJ. You say you love these fighters, but we know you love AJ.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all good.
Yeah, come on now. It's all. Watch your mouth, G. Fix your face.
I ain't saying anything.
You fix your face.
It's hard to do when you're stirring your segments. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. I'm hearing something. All right, so I honestly don't know if it will happen in 2024. I don't believe it's next. I'm going to tell you why I don't believe it's next. I don't believe it's next because if AJ beats Otto Wallin, he is now going to be in position to fight Hergovich
Yeah.
to become the mandatory for the IBF. Meanwhile, you have Fury Usyk, right? Which they're about to fight February 17th. So there's going to be the winner of that fight, possibly a rematch. I don't even know if they have a rematch clause in their contract, which would be an interesting thing to find out. Fury said he wanted no rematch clause, and I haven't heard talks of a rematch clause. So let's just say hypothetically, AJ wins on December 23rd, and Fury wins on February 17th. Would it be out of the realm of possibilities for them to fight each other? And if AJ can somehow get flipped next and Fury can take a whatever in between, because I think the IBF mandatory is up next for Fury, then AJ may be able to get himself a shot at undisputed. But Fury said he intends to vacate all the belts. But then again, we already know you can't really take Fury's talking seriously. The point is, I think AJ may be trying to position himself for a fight with Tyson Fury, or even a third fight against Usyk. So
Question.
I don't necessarily, yeah.
But if Hergovich has the slot, why would Hergovich agree to fight AJ before potentially becoming undisputed?
Well, Flip Hergovich is fighting on the undercard. AJ's fighting on the undercard. Who knows? Maybe it'll switch after these fights, because AJ's fighting number 2, Flip's fighting whomever. I don't know how it's going to work, but they could, and if Flip doesn't want to fight AJ for the mandatory slot, then Tyson Fury or Usyk could just vacate the belt and fight AJ. For me, I think AJ's best. For me, if Fury beats Usyk, it's better for AJ, because at that point, Fury beats Usyk, and now he can call out AJ, and they can make another big fight.
Yeah,
if Usyk beats Fury, to me, then it's better for Wilder, because now Usyk can fight Wilder, and they can make a big fight. Although Usyk may still prefer Joshua, I don't really know. But what I think AJ's goal, because he said it, he said, I have a goal and I have a plan and I'm going to stick to it. This is what he said. He said, my goal is to be 3-time heavyweight champion of the world. If that's his goal, then Wilder won't take precedent. Wilder won't be the priority. He stated, my goal is to be 3-time heavyweight champion of the world. Wilder can only derail that goal. Wilder doesn't add to that goal. So if he beats Otto Wallin, again, like you said, if maybe the IBF makes him the mandatory based on the fact he beat the number 2, or maybe they force him and Flip Hergovich to have to fight for mandatory. But he's going to have more options. Again, hypothetically, if Fury does vacate all 4 of the belts, like he says, and say Fury wins on February 17th, and he vacates the belts, right? Well, now IBF orders Flip Hergovich to fight number 2, which would be the winner of Anthony Joshua or Otto Wallin. So either way, I'm not necessarily sold on the fact that Deontay Wilder would be Anthony Joshua's next fight. I think Anthony Joshua's chasing the title. So now that Wilder is coming to the party, I feel like Anthony Joshua kind of is making those faces at Wilder, what people are like, I think he's looking at Wilder like, now that I have more options than you, which I've always had, and now that you're backed into a corner, now you want to fight me. But now I'm in this position where I can become 3-time champion, or I can fight the guy who beat you up and make tons of money without fighting you. So, again, would I love to see Wilder versus Joshua? Absolutely. I'm just being honest based on what he said. I don't feel like it's fully committed to Wilder being next. I think Wilder could be next, but I think based on what he said, my goal is to be 3-time heavyweight champion. So I think the only way Wilder is next is if there's no route for him to improve his position or even get a shot at a title. Based on what he said, that's how I'm seeing it. Just going off of what was said from Anthony Joshua. All right. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.